I think what's most scary is comments like these because people don't realize that fat phobia is rooted in racism and more specifically anti-blackness. When slavery became more widespread, it was hard to just rely on skin color as a way to identify slaves. Fatness as a physical descriptor fit the savage narrative that whites used to oppress black people. Obviously, a lot has changed since the 18th century. You know, fatness is not specific to black people, and we've used that as an excuse to shape a societal beauty standard that is anti-fat. That includes being thin. That includes gaining muscle so you can look toned and have less fat on your body. And what happens if you don't meet the standard of beauty? You will face systemic oppression.
Here we are again. Here we are again.
Life's too short to exercise.
Huh?
I'm just gonna be honest. There's so many better things to do than exercise. We have finite time on this earth. And like, this is what I'm saying. The exercise is such a conspiracy.
Is being fat a modern day epidemic? The answer to that question is yes. 1 in 5 women and 1 in 7 men are obese.
That's a lot of damage.
That means 1 in 5 women and 1 in 7 men fall victim to being 31% higher at risks of early death due to chronic diseases. Now, why do governments allow their citizens that live in their countries to slowly die off to diseases caused by obesity or get obese in general? Well, in America, the money they made over time due to chronic diseases caused by obesity is $1.72 trillion.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
Or no, it can't be the government. You know, they don't want any type of money from you. They don't want to tax you. They don't want to do anything of the sort. Is it social media the place that tells you body positivity is loving yourself at all stages, even if you're 600 pounds? Now, am I saying don't love yourself at any stage of your life? Because you can love yourself. But don't sit there and complain while you're 300 pounds plus, sitting on your couch eating a bag of Doritos and somebody calls you a fat pig. Because that's what you are. And yes, it's hard to hear the truth. Reality sucks, but at the end of the day, if you're 300 plus pounds, you're getting to the point where mobility is hard. Your knees are hurting. You have to change immediately, and there's nothing stopping you but you. Now I know some people are gonna say, oh, there's 300-pound NFL players that play linemen. Yeah, because they're fucking NFL players and they play fucking linemen and they work out every goddamn day. You can be heavyweight, but if you're not doing jack shit, your body's gonna hurt. Your body's not gonna know what the fuck you're doing when you're trying to run. Your body's not even gonna know how to fucking jump. I swear, all it takes to get away from a fat person is jogging at a normal pace and switching directions really hard. They might bust their ass.
Go!
Now you could take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, but if you do that, you're allowing what you're seeing in the background to be society in the few years to come. But what do we do to actually start forming society to show them that what you're seeing is not okay, and what you're seeing is unhealthy, and these people will die very soon? How do we fix this? How? Well, very simple answer, but it's not an easy thing to do. We stop accepting what we see on the internet just because it's on the internet. Don't care if somebody calls you fat phobic. If we're allowing these people to say it's okay to be 300 pounds and you should love yourself and it's all good and cool, it's not. We need to stop accepting this. Stop encouraging people like Nick Avocado to even be on the internet. Stop sharing his things, even if you think it's funny. Things like that promotes unhealthy eating habits and promotes more videos like his to be created. TikTok is a big problem. They will ban anybody that posts shirtless if they're like 17, which yeah, they're underage. But look at this. Look at these people rubbing their bodies, 800 goddamn pounds. They're obviously not, but Jesus fucking Christ, looks like it. Look at this. These people aren't banned. Like, this is, how the fuck is this body positivity? It's fucking fat and ugly. The sad part about this, I have family members that are bigger, and they will go to the doctors, get their monthly checkups, get their yearly checkups or whatever, and their doctors will look them in the face and say that they're healthy. And God forbid the blue-haired feminist, gay pride supporter gets told that they're overweight by a pound and they throw a huge fucking fit. The human race feels like they're entitled and think that they know everything now. They don't have to do shit to know what they know. They just know it. And it fucking kills me. It's kind of like vaping, and how when that started, people believed that it was better for you than cigarettes. But when they actually started doing work on it and they actually started researching it over longer periods of times, they found out that it had the same effects and or was worse for you. Now, places like TikTok are telling you it's okay to be a little bit overweight, and they're telling you everything is good in moderation. But whose moderation are we talking about? Most restaurants and quick eat places tell us the calories for each meal that we eat at these places. But if you look it up, they're hiding things. You'll find out that the calories that they show on their menus are only half of the serving, or sometimes even 1/4 of the serving that they give you. But you know, nobody goes to a restaurant to eat their full meal. They go to eat 1/4 of their meal and then leave. Now, I live in America where everything semi-healthy is calorically dense. Now, there's a Casey Neistat video that I can't find right now, but he buys certain things, he looks at the package that shows the calories, and then he does a certain testing that will prove whether or not those calories are correct. And this testing went on in America, and most of the things that he tested, the calories were wrong, and they were normally way higher than what the label said. Now, what he bought was like a breakfast sandwich, and I'm pretty sure it was like 300 something calories, and what it really was 420. And another one he did with a muffin where it was same thing, around 400 calories it was supposed to be, and it was actually around like 600 700 calories. Now, these are semi-healthy things. Like I said, these are caloric dense. I personally don't want to go around and eat a 400 calorie muffin, but if I do, I sure as hell don't want to be intaking 600 calories. Now, the point of this video was to ask, is being fat okay? And is being fat being normalized because of the government and social media? And I think, yeah, I think social media and the government have been forcing being fat to be okay. Look at this video in the background. Like, this girl actually thinks her body is healthy. Now, if this video makes you think I'm fat phobic, well, think what the fuck you want to think. This cancel culture bullshit where fat phobic is a thing, no. Being fat phobic is not a thing. I just don't like lazy, obnoxious human beings.